Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Loy, brought to you by PWI Global Vision, YouTube channel of Pen Wonders International. This show is for men and women who excel in literature by winning the Coffee with Loy Poetry Challenge. This morning, I'm so pleased to present my talented winners, poets Terry Sewell, N.C. Barris, and poetess Dr. Gita Mohante. They are gracing our show to share their beautiful compositions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from respective poet and writer Terry Sewell. Terry Sewell enjoyed writing from an early age after reading a book by Enid Blyton at 5 years of age. His dream was to become an established writer, but because he was a son of a working class, he has to work straight from school. Born in a small country village in the heart of Norfolk, grew up in a large family of 8, writing was always an escape to him where he used to go for comfort of his own mental well-being. A dreamer with a healthy imagination, he loves to write children's stories that tends to end in happiness. He recently published his autobiography entitled The Barashan Boy and a thriller called Hunt amongst many pieces of poetry, that fiction and non-fiction. His last 5 years of his life has been very productive. He worked to become a professional author. His attempts of being a self-published writer enabled him to get the opportunity to encourage and inspire young talented writers through author talks in libraries, schools, and colleges. Though his dream is incomplete, he is complete with love for the written world, which still excites his many single day in knowing that he will always have a story.
Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you like this poem. It's called Hand of Love. Go in peace to outstretch the hand of love without fear or favour. Sow your seeds of happiness to every heart in despair. Be of good cheer, for a smile can brighten the darkest of souls. Help end such goals of misery or pain. Regain hope, help them cope to follow their dreams again. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much, Terry, for that beautiful poetry. Our next guest for this morning is one of the most talented poet in poetry world. A winner in Coffee with Loy Poetry Challenge, he is here to share his beautiful poem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome poet N.C. Barris. N.C. Barris was born and raised in the Philippines but now lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. He is a U.S. citizen and is a registered nurse by profession in USA. A poet at heart, he has published several anthologies available at Amazon. He was featured in Who's Who in American Literature alongside with Maya Angelou, Gem Oil, and others. To recite his own composition is poet N.C. Barris.
Hello everyone, my name is N.C. Barris and I'm here to recite the poem that is featured in Pen International Writers. The title of the poem is Ambition to be in Reality. It is just not worthy for a person who has a goal to be in good life, for that is a scheme of ambition. Because life is like a mountain climb, it needs step by step to reach Acme's life. A scheme that needed by one soul to succeed, because ambition is our aspiring thought. It is necessary to keep upon one's mind. If a person wants to reach ambition, it needs plan how to be in reality. For ambition is perspective subject. subject with an objective to work for it. If a person got it to reality, it's such so compelling upon one's sweat. It's upon reality we see the beauty of ambition, as in some cases ambition is a hopeful goodness, seemingly a seed you planted in a garden and you cultivated it with your perspiration. When the seed became a tree, bear flowers and fruits, be that ambition to reality, you'll reap the productivity. And it is a grand thing to be on top of the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, NC. That's a beautifully written poetry. Now, to share to you her amazing poetry is a lady who is always a cut among the rest, respective poetess in her own right. Please welcome Dr. Gita Mohante. Dr. Gita Mohante is an adjunct biology professor in USA, PhD from Indian Institute of Technology in Bombay, in India, and postdoctorate from McGill University, Montreal, Canada, in environmental science and engineering. Dr. Gita has written more than 800 poems, and many are published in various online poetry forums, platforms, literary web magazines, e-journals, and several anthologies. She likes painting, reading, philosophy, and nature. She is motivated in seeing the underprivileged. Her outstanding awards from different literary forums include appreciation by Gujarat Sahitya Academy during India's 74th and 75th Independence Day, ranked number 1 among the 25 engaged members, twice elected as top 3 poets of the month, Poet of the Month from different groups, several times Poet of the Week, Poet of the Day by various poetry forums. To share to us her beautiful poem, let's welcome Dr. Gita Mohante.
Hello dear all, myself Dr. Gita Mohanty. Today I am going to recite one of my composition for Coffee with Loy. So I would like to convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to Honorable Founder Pen Wonder International Pramod Gangadharan, and I would like to extend my thanks and lots of love and regards for the esteemed poetess Loy Monre. So let me recite my poem. The title of my poem is Let's Sit Across. Let's sit across the table of silence. You sip some loneliness and let me sip some aloofness. You make your fancy ethereal palace and let me leave my thought intense. You be in your world of fancy and illusions and let me dwell in my subtle world of realization. You feel the nostalgia of romantic elegance and let me feel the vastness of the cosmic essence. You may look deep into my eyes, but I am really lost in the nothingness of the sky. You have yours, and I would have mine. I agree, some way we are connected, but you are unable to feel that cosmic thread. It's always better we sit across the table of silence. Let life breathe its beauty of deep essence. Thank you so much all. Hope you will like this composition. Thank you so much again. All the best.
You have just watched today's episode of Coffee with Loy. I would like to thank my guests and each and every one of you for joining us here today. Till next Sunday, this is Loy saying once again, good morning everyone.